If anything, I almost feel like there's more pressure for Faceless, despite the fact that they're the more veteran experienced team. But here we go. Action is going to break out. Quick, fast, and hurry. And already Clutch Gamers are finding XY in the trees. Bristleback could be in a little bit of trouble here. This is some heavy aggression early on. Gabbi coming in, giving him lots of damage. The crowd losing their minds. And XY losing his life. One will not be forthcoming. Well, meanwhile, iceiceice trying to do that economic damage. Will tank the shockwave. Follow-up comes through, but the burrow counter initiation. Maledict is on iceiceice. He's going to get pretty low, even with the tether heal. Another shield might be enough. No, FlySolo goes down, and now they can turn the other way. Rappy suddenly finds himself in danger. The burrow's there, timed right as the crush comes through. Jabz will drop. Rappy still trying to secure that crucial kill on iceiceice. boombacs gonna have a crush soon. He will connect. The shield's still there. They might be able to turn it. No, he gets to the low ground, but actually jukes back the other way. He stays near the shield. Can they keep the vision? They do. They do, but the heal might come through. No, in time. Not in time. Jabz will end up going down. It's still the pressure on the Jabz. Jabz is gonna drop again in this fight. 2 deaths for him. So Gabbi looking to move in now on XY. They get the cask initiation. Epicenter in position. Very far back. The Epicenter comes through. It's a beauty from iceiceice. Chunks reload. The hammer drops. And between the anvil and the hammer, Clutch Gamers are absolutely crushed. 3 dead. Gonna be 4 once Rappy gets finished off here. It really is a disaster up top, Bloomy.
Yeah.
Again, iceiceice applying pressure. This time, though, he is very much on his own, but the relocate's ready to go again. He's got backup coming. There's the sentry ward. Cass comes out. Where's the relocate? Does he get any support? Team! Where's my team?
Oh, he's baiting. Team is coming from the back line here, and they're going to go straight on the Timbersaw. The hammer is prepped up. Will it be dropped? Oh my god, they're going to get cleansered from all sides. Ultimate is going to get committed here from Abaddon. Abaddon on the run. Again, the hammer is at the ready. Will it get dropped?
I don't think he needs it here. He can just hit him with a rubber mallet, and Rappy's likely in trouble. The goose slows him down. In continues to be stolen. A follow-up charge. NutZ knows how to play this kind of Dota. There's no good target to jump, like aside from just catching the Sand King out if you can focus him down. But here begins the initiation on Rappy. Is going to maybe be forced to use the borrowed time pretty early in this fight. The Blink Crush to try and allow him to disengage. So boombacs is going to take the bolt instead. And now it's on to Rappy, who will be banished, put aside, take a nap, says Black, and then they come back with an Epicenter. They will crush him. I mean, Faceless just, it feels like Kobe playing on, with the high schoolers on the playground right now, Lumi. This just doesn't seem fair.
And all these kids are getting dunked because it is not looking good for Clutch Gamers. Score is 10-18. That's where my good friend Andy Styles will say a game-losing BKB. Top lane.
Gabbi out of mana now, and Black looking to apply additional pressure. He will get clipped by the crush here. Can they do anything to him with the IO? He just doesn't care. He's running only one direction.
The charge is coming in.
Forward. Now the sideline swipe. iceiceice coming in, locking down boombacs, gets the earn off, gonna bring him low. Meanwhile, they're able to deal with Rappy, but he gets 1 auto tech from Black that heals him up almost a third of his HP. As the borrowed time wears off, the pain's gonna set in though. Rappy being forced back, NutZ with an additional charge. Woo! This is our pace now, says Black. Slaughters them with the OD ult. NutZ taking some damage, but they can't even really kill the Spirit Breaker. Finally, Rappy able to bring him down, quickly tearing the establishment apart. Okay.
You talk about,
we saw Invoker earlier today. It did take a while for mid 1 to come online, though.
But he came online in a big way, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was like 60 minutes. They had a 20k gold comeback, but we'll see as the next round of engagement breaks out. Faceless on the move. A beautiful crush, but do they have the fall damage? They're going to try to look down Black. They get a few bashes off, but they've got to keep on focusing. He pops his BKB. The Epicenter just urges Faceless forward. Does really no damage at all, but it's moral support in the end. As the burrow comes through, they'll connect for another kill. Boombacs down. 2 fall. Courier's going to drop as well. They were just all eyes on the OD.
Lieback's going to come out. And I do believe this is the beginning of the Armel strike inside of base, and Slaughter are in a lot of trouble.
Chase continues, boombacs on the run, dropping quickly. XY though being dealt with somewhat by this Timbersaw, needs a little bit of help from his friends to stay alive. Doesn't have the support of the IO, who's rushing back into the lane, but the crush is there. The damage can be done. It's iceiceice to the rescue. What a sick timing. He's able to save him with the burrow, and then they turn the fight around. Gabbi with the blade mail, preventing Black from focusing, but as the blade mail ends, so they march down mid. XY starting to work on the tier 3 tower. Does anybody initiate? You don't want to go on the bristle, but I'm not sure how else you get into the fight. While iceiceice lurks, they do manage to get the Maledict up on XY. That's going to make them slightly more susceptible to Clutch Gamers moving in, but there's the Hurricane Pike initiation. Gabbi pops the blade mail. That is going to prevent Black from laying in for damage. He has to be patient here, but now as the blade mail wears off, he can really get to work. Plays into Gabbi a bit further. Armel, in the meanwhile, has to pop his BKB, but he's not hitting anyone during this time, and NutZ comes through. There's the charge initiation. He's going to get forced step back to safety. They completely waste these BKBs. Faceless starting to close in on the tier 3 tower. They swing away on the melee rack. Still XY at half HP and a bit more. Still Jabz with the relocate save available. Still Black holding onto his BKB. Faceless have all the weapons in the world they need. The only thing they don't have is the Epicenter, but I mean, given the rate at which iceiceice is hitting them this game, I don't think they're particularly counting on it. The Blade Crush comes, but Black barely getting clipped. There's no follow damage just yet. He does drop fairly low during this time. He says, no, get the hell away. Black is angry, out for vengeance, BKB, auto-attacking and just chewing through Clutch Gamers. And that's it. Faceless, take it. They finish the job. Black ends it with an Ultra. It felt like this game was decided pretty damn early, Newbee. And the IO has to be very careful, especially since there's a tree. Can always be cut out. But here comes the charge on the mid lane. They're going to find Armel. They toss him just straight up and down, not back. Already finding 3 kills. Looking to make it a 4th. They're going to make their move on Armel here. The chains come out. Potentially the turnaround. Decent torrent there. No save available. Black just commits to the fight. But Armel able to remnant his way forward. And does he have the follow-up damage required? Looks like he will. FlySolo is there for the assist. This tree is saving lives. And Gabbi netting the double kill.
Something like that.
They are going to find this fishing torrent up top, though, and now quickly the relocate coming in. Looking to turn the fight. It's just Jabz on his own, and the boat will be there. Together with the Remnants, they're able to hold the IO in position, bring him low. Can they burn him down? Ember really wants Jabz. This is actually quite a big kill, and now the root follow-up onto the Juggernaut. Finally, Clutch Gamers finding their footing, getting 2 much-needed kills. Newbee, they're not ready to give it up just yet. XY, he's the man in front. Currently working on the tower, no detection. Oh, there is a sentry up to the north, but that might not find the tree coming from the south side. They engage immediately onto boombacs, and boombacs will drop without getting off the boat. That's a big loss for them. Armel commits his entire load, but it's simply not enough firepower. He gets clipped by the Omni Slash, dropping fast, and now the toss follow-up comes through. Tiny snowballing onto FlySolo. He'll bring him down to not getting off the boat, not having the mech, a complete train wreck of a team fight as 5 heroes get wiped out. Oh, the timing couldn't have been worse for Clutch Gamers. Only Ember farming at that point. iceiceice making his move here. He's going to get clipped by the chains, but the charge comes through. Do they have the backup? Triple Remnant. This is the opportunity, and Clutch Gamers want to make the most of it. FlySolo gets the overgrowth. It's on 2. It's a good one to start. The cow might get turned into burgers. He will, and now they're turning back. They don't get the kill, though. A huge relocate save. Black is left alone, though. This might be the ideal scenario. They take him down instead. Clutch Gamers storming back into the game. And hell, Newbee, I almost think you'd rather have the Tiny than both of those kills.
I think so too. I think maybe Jabz acted a little bit too fast. In fact, Jabz might be in a little bit of trouble. Here comes the Troll Overlord.
Give me a bash, give me a bash, give me a bash, give me a bash. He's not getting it, and he doesn't need it. Pops the IO like a pinata.
Take this for a shot. I don't think they will be here quick.
They wouldn't finish it in time. That is so fortuitous. Now Rappy instead is going to run right in after the Roche has been secured. Black grabs it and has that extra life to work with, and they begin to chase. FlySolo on the run. Boombacs 2 getting clipped by the charge. NutZ with the 2-for-1 special, and now the toss in is going to end Boombacs. They turn onto Gabbi. They've got the movement speed to keep on going forward. Black can have his combo available soon, and meanwhile FlySolo slowly getting work down here on the flip side of the fight. Gabbi heads to the north, but that place ain't safe either. It's going to be 4 dead for Clutch Gamers. Clutch Gamers make their move forward. They'd love to win a team fight before the next Roshan. XY is going to reveal it. He could be in trouble here as the X's come out. The BKB's committed. Where's the follow-up? They started off with the overgrowth, but they don't have that boat coming through over the top. It finally connects. It's a beauty as well. Drills the IO, brings him down. Maybe they get more too. Gabbi's chasing. He wants XY, and he bashed him down. Needs the blind. He needs the remnant. He's got it. He slays him, and now turns for Black. Black can't do it with the living armor. He's got to turn his attention back to the Darkseer instead. He'll finally chew through it. Armel's a bit out of firepower. FlySolo's coming in, but he's too late. It's 4. It's going to be 5-2. Faceless just having a bit more punching power. Quickly chunking it down. They are going to commit the exit. They find NutZ from the side, but the last was there to interrupt this engagement. Now the vacuum comes through the wall, gets deployed. Armel a bit slow to drop these remnants. He'll blade mail forward. They're not getting enough damage out. NutZ is able to survive through it. Black's not even hitting anyone, and still Clutch Gamers are losing this team fight. Armel's got to jump away courtesy of the remnant. The BKB's blown. This is not the best way to start the fight. Can they get some amazing bash RNG? They'll sure need it. BKB wears off, and Faceless now can turn back for objectives. It's not a good start. Clutch Gamers are in a lot of trouble. They're going to, there's one lane, but Tony looking for a bit more. He's going to start wailing away at that tier 3 mid. XY backing off. They might have a healing ward soon to turn things around. Remember, they still do have a cheese to work with as well. Potentially relocate. It's a vacuum into not a whole lot else. Kunkel will respawn, but does so without a boat. So the living armor is there, but it's not going to be enough. Armel now blade mailing and trying to back away to safety. The troll getting wailed upon. He's actually dropping quite quickly here. The blind is what keeps him alive for the time being. Armel jumps in, Armel jumps out, but nobody's dropping fast. Now a fresh boat, perhaps a new lease on life, but Black says screw it, man. BKBs keeps on clubbing. They'll take a second melee down too. And the end is nigh. Clutch Gamers against between a rock and a hard place. They will lose Black just the first time as the ages for round 2. XY backing off, no Omni for now, but Black comes back and he gets mad. Will he actually get some auto attacks off is the question. He's been controlled for now. Armel is spun into submission, and now they get last of the troll. They do sit during BKB. He gets wailed upon. He's almost finished off. He gets the blind, and now the root, but where's the damage? Where's the damage? Where's the freaking damage for Clutch Gamers? They're really lacking for it. Now they turn on to Black. Can they focus him down? He's still at half HP. The IO's going to bring him back to safety. He'll be coming back with full HP. It does leave XY alone for now. The Ember Remnant's a bit farther away. Can they turn it, though? He's just too tanky. They can't bring him down. It's only the troll that can hurt. But Tiny's back in the fold. He's got full HP, lots of mana, and some killing to do. And now it's time for the third wave.
Oh, they could take back once, twice, but not the third time, man. Classic case of just being outfarmed, being out damaged, out itemized. They play really well in that fight, but again, at a certain point, it becomes a numbers game.
Faceless showing that doing it on land is very different from doing it online. As they close in on a Game 2 victory, keeping their hopes and dreams of winning the Manila Masters and potentially getting that direct invite to TI alive. They will knock out the lone Filipino representative at this event. They still got a long way to go here in the lower bracket though, Lumi.